As Tom said, actually, we corresponded for so many years, and we wrote a book together called 1,000 Proverbs that was released by Knives, Forks and Spoons Press. But tonight, amazingly, thanks to JT and the hospitality of your university, it's the first time we've ever met.
It is, yeah. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
It was a little bit emotional for me. I was a bit distracted.
Was I like you imagined?
Well, it was a bit different
Yeah.
than I thought.
The pictures are quite old.
Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't want to say that. No, you look good.
New jumper.
Yeah, no, you look good. You look fine, considering your recent illness. You look
Well, I mean,
really strong.
I brought you some. I hope you don't mind.
You didn't.
I brought you a few things. Just.
Oh,
Do you mind if I?
it's kind of
Got
that's
a couple
very
of- got a couple
strange that we didn't, because I've actually brought you a few things as well.
Wow.
I just got it in my bag there.
Oh, I'll just feel.
Thanks so much. Stay. You start.
Okay. Well, I've got you a few. I'm sorry, it's a bit embarrassing, but
No, that's lovely.
I mean, the first thing.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you're someone that really looks after yourself. No?
Yeah,
You seem someone that likes to smell.
that's my favourite brand.
Smell
of
nice,
deodorant. Thank
it's
you so
Lynx.
much.
It's
Is it
dark.
Africa?
It's better than that. It's Dark Temptation, and it's all day fresh.
Is that definitely for men?
Should we give it a spray?
Oh,
Let's
I'm
see.
not sure if we should.
I have to put it sealed up anyway.
Probably smell like Harry, so.
Yeah. So
Well, that's so kind of you.
Oh.
Thank you. Well, I've got you, like, really the best gift a poet can bring another poet. I brought you the latest issue of Poetry Magazine,
Oh.
which is kind of like the biggest poetry magazine in the world.
I've never heard of it. Is it?
It's really amazing. They publish it in Chicago, and they pay a lot, actually.
Do they?
Yeah,
It looks
if
nice.
you get a poem in it, they pay you by check, and it's loads
No,
of
you're
dollars.
in it. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I happen to be in this month's.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something I think you'd appreciate. You know, there's a lot you can take from that
It's a good toilet book, isn't
for
it?
your own work. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one day, you know, if you keep chipping away,
Yeah.
you can get yourself in that. You know.
Well, there's a gift subscription voucher in here. That's nice.
Yeah, no, I included that for you.
Oh, 50% off the cover price.
You get it month by
Fantastic.
month.
Is that,
Then.
thank you very much.
That's
You've obviously used your connections.
Yeah,
Sorted
yeah.
out for me.
It's a submittable. I don't know if you've ever used one of those.
Does that smell?
Yeah, it does smell like Harry. Yeah.
I mean, I know that you're very busy, like, you're in London, and sometimes you go to other parts of London, things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, this
You
is
move
the
around
first time
quite a
I've been
bit.
out in a while.
Yeah, so I know that people say, how does he keep it up? And I think, well, I thought, I've got your kind of monster energy.
Ah,
Just
an extra big one as well, and I can see it's got the Doctor on it, which is how JT introduced himself tonight, which I thought was problematic, but that's fine. I mean, I know.
I think just be careful. It's quite a lot
Have you
in
got a
there.
doctorate?
I do actually, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
I
Yeah.
just don't really use it that much. You know.
No, it's on your email stick though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dr. Tom. I got you because I know that you love sweets.
Mm.
You've got a real sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that about you, obviously, with your collection 2 years ago
Yeah.
about baked goods.
Yeah.
I got you some edible paper.
Wow.
And it's vegan because I know you're a pretty militant vegan.
Yeah.
So you can open this up and you can write on this and then you can eat it.
Is this made out of edible paper?
It's actually not. No, that's American.
Oh,
So
never mind.
so that's for you.
Oh,
So
thank
you
you
can
very
open
much.
that up and you could use that maybe for. I know you don't do performances so much. You're more of a reader. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't mean that.
Yeah, just to myself.
Yeah.
Myself.
You
pretty
do
much,
it to
quietly.
yourself.
Yeah.
But
In
yes, you
evenings.
can use that.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're a big fan of animals, so I think you might like this.
Oh.
I think it's just wait.
What is it though?
It's a narwhal, I think.
Right.
It's just
Sea unicorn. That is a legitimately excellent present.
Want to press it again?
Yeah, please. That is so beautiful. Where can I clip that? Well, I've only got one more gift for you. It's everyone knows your obsession with the military. We've talked about that. You're
Yeah.
a hobbyist, so I got you a combat gun.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty realistic, apart from its size.
Yeah.
But I know that
So what sort of animals we're talking taking out with that?
Well,
Like a squirrel maybe?
I think we all know that it's not animals that you're after, but it's got an extendable knife, which I know is one of the things you like most.
Bayonet,
in the
that's what we
military,
call
a
it.
bayonet. And then it's also got a tripod, so you can sit
Yeah,
in your bathroom
yeah.
and you can just watch out the window, you know?
Quite small, my bathroom.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
thank you very much.
It's a significant gift. It's also got like a belt-fed pretend bullet, so you can make them.
Oh, pretend ones?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right.
So there you go.
Okay, well, I've just got one last thing.
You got more?
Yeah, I got you these, but I got a bit hungry. Yes, I got a bit hungry on the way.
Well, that's less.
One. Oh, right.
That's less. I'll have some.
Well,
That's very nice. Thank you so much. Okay, that's great.
should we read the book now?
Yeah, why not? It's good. Do you want to start on this?
I'm gonna start. Okay, 133 of the 1,000 Proverbs. One bad apple fouls the crumble.
A crumble is meant to come apart.
One man's crumble is another's broken biscuit.
Deja vu is a funny feeling in the legs.
You don't need to stop for a phantom limb.
A man with one leg is grateful for his arms.
A man without care is deceased.
A dead man tells no lies.
A dead man tells no jokes.
A joke about a dead man is no lie.
Always wear underpants at
A
funerals.
translated poem is like a funeral for ants.
Even an ant can't carry its own coffin.
A coffin without nails is safe practice.
A coffin without a lid is a surprise for everyone.
A paper coffin is no use at sea.
There's no point burying a mermaid at sea.
A mermaid is neither a fish or a woman.
A woman needs a fish like a man needs a bicycle.
A woman smells the fish when she rides a bicycle.
An iron fish is a flat fish.
If a man says a goldfish is a flatfish, he's a paedophile.
You cannot groom a goldfish.
A goldfish can't be a Highlander.
Scotland is not how it looks on biscuit tins.
Newquay is not a town for biscuits.
There is no nookie in Newquay.
There is no friends in a Cornish marriage.
Try anything once except irony.
There are no liquids in an English breakfast.
The British Empire was not built on yoghurt.
Too eager to leave is often quick to regret.
Regrets are like sardines, except they don't come in tins.
A tinned fish is like a broken leg, it never really feels the same.
A fish with one fin moves in all the wrong
A
circles.
fish with 3 eyes is blind.
A fish without an eye is unpronounceable.
An eye without a patch is cold.
Pirates don't wear contact lenses.
A pirate with a parrot isn't much of a
A
talker.
pirate without a parrot hasn't read the job description.
A pirate is a parrot in a parallel universe.
Never ask a parrot to repeat itself.
Never ask a scouser what is dead.
Never use the toilet on a megabus.
David Bowie is not a friend for walls.
David Bowie can't teach you bushcraft.
The magic crystal is not a drug.
You don't need an aerial for crystal ball.
You don't need Falca for a never-ending story.
A never-ending story is not suitable for bedtime.
A story that does not begin never ends.
Inside every romantic comedy, there's Jennifer Aniston trying to get out.
Jennifer Aniston does not work in human resources.
You cannot coax Courtney Cox.
Friends are not golden girls.
Keep your friends close and your enemies in Worcester.
There is a sauce that has no sauce.
There will always be some inaccessible ketchup.
Ketchup is banned in France.
In England, French dressing is just for salads.
In France, English mustard is made from horse.
A horse and a radish don't make horseradish.
A horse without a tail is like a chimp without teeth.
A chimp without teeth has no use for nuts.
If you tickle a chimp, be ready to lose your arm.
A fickle chimp will ride anyone's tricycle.
A fickle pickle isn't anybody's friend.
One man's cucumber is another's pickled gherkin.
A cucumber is basically water.
A dehydrated cucumber spoils the buffet.
A broken condom spoils the mood.
Coitus interruptus is not a martial art.
Egg foo young is a martial art.
You only need one syllable to name a panda.
A red panda is not a fired fox.
You can't fire a fox unless you employ it.
You can't douse a fire with hot piss.
You can't start a fire in a functioning urinal.
A chicken farm in Poland is not a university.
A chicken can't haunt you if it's not dead.
A barrow in furnace is full of coal.
A radioactive cheap is not a nuclear deterrent.
2 PhD students are not likely to save the world.
The world cannot be saved by a goalkeeper.
Samba is not only for the rich.
Zumba is not a race of people.
Do not get a budget colonic.
Do not ask haddock for a pedicure.
A rain of poems is not made of water.
A nun's umbrella is useless in heaven.
A forgotten habit is no use in the swimming pool.
There ain't no fun in a nunnery.
There ain't no soap in a funnery.
Don't put soap on the Pope.
Bulletproof glass shows everyone has doubts.
Never put a Cossack in a cassock.
A Cossack haircut is easily sunburnt.
You can't groom a Cossack with a lady shave.
Never shave a lamb in winter.
A wolf in sheep's clothing has psychological problems.
A wolf without teeth is a hat for hunters.
A wolf without teeth should become a counsellor.
The enemy of my friend is my enemy.
There is no an enemy like a sea anemone.
Hitler had a busy life.
Better gerbils and gerbils.
The human centipede is not a nice way to live.
Never offer to clean a centipede's
A
shoes.
centipede does not live inside a peach for free.
People who live in peaches shouldn't get stoned.
A man who talks to giant insects shouldn't criticise those who live in peaches.
Peach is a gift, but not under a pillow.
A pillow is a gift, but not over one's face.
A pillow down one's trousers is fun at the rectory.
Down the trousers runs the happy ferret.
A ferret in the hand is a bad idea.
A mink is not a ferret.
An escaped mink will not make a furry purse.
A marmot is mother to the mink, father to the ferret, and cousin to the cat.
You can lead a man to Sussex with a mandatory break.
Mud in the eye is better than mud in the boot.
A poet in a tent makes an awning a wigwam.
A condom is a friend in a storm.
Punctured condom is no place for a tadpole.
A muddy field is no place for a
A
worm.
worm in a teapot is a surprise for the vicar.
The worm meets us all eventually.
There is no point making jokes in a hearse.
A long black car might be a limousine.
A stretched limousine is no place for a jockey.
A jockey is not a leprechaun.
A jockey without a horse is an admin error.
Thank you, mate.